One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Corvallis, Reser Stadium, home of the Oregon State Beavers. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Colorado State Rams, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Beavers will put toe to leather and will get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. So Colorado State's offense will get the football first. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, Dave?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good.
Turning it on! They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Rams in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Peterson. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They go to the draw. Quick spin on the ride. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Rams can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Run in the red zone, it's Bass. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he can get. He'll be just a few inches short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Oregon State Beavers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
The Beavers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Really impressed with how this team has seized momentum here, playing on the road in this hostile environment. Their offense gets it first. They march down the field. They put up some points. And here's the defense now on their first drive, getting a critical sack on 3rd down.
And the Beavers will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Colorado State takes over. The Ram offense returns to the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Pulls it in. It's Peterson. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And that is the way you set the tone. Man, early and often. Here in the first quarter, getting your first sack. Nice job by this defense. They had 4 last week, and it's looking like today it's going to be more of the same.
And the Rams with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Peterson. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. The Rams will punt it away on 4th down. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Use the play fake, now to throw. He makes a catch. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Off the play fake. Rushes on him. Got him downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Got his man. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. The Beavers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Sends it back in motion. Lost to throw again. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
The Beavers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Bass. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Rams want to crank the tempo. Second down, they'll go to the air. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 25. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. The Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Bass. Breaks into the open. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. And the Rams line it up with a 1st and goal. Looking for the goal line. Into the house. Touchdown, Rams.
Number 5. Making a catch in the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. East Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium. One of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to Army.
On target.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Beavers line up to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Snagged in the middle, it's Peterson. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there, so you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
We've reached the break. Colorado State is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down.
Yeah, that's what my old college coach used to call red snoopy. Little QB sneak. Just get it, tuck your head down, drive those legs, get the first.
They try to pop a run on the draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Leaves it with the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Rams moving quickly to the line. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try along. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Fires left. It's complete. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, what a move. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Beaver!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. To the air on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Rams headed quickly to the line. On the run, it's Bass. Show him a little juke, and he's up to the 30 before he's stopped. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rams are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking left. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. And the Rams have this offense rolling.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Boone. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a 1st down.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Unloads it left. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Got it behind the line. It's pass. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for a first down. He'll try to pop the draw. He powers his way ahead, gets 3, but they're still looking at 4th and 2. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, the ground game. Got the first down and more. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. There he goes. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a 1st down. Right back to the well. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To the ground with the back. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Throws to the back. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He'll start this drive going to the air. Sends it downfield. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
Who needs a 2-minute offense when you're this explosive? This offense creates.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Looking downfield on 1st down. With the catch, it's Peterson. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Looking to throw on 1st down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Boone. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Just keep slinging it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. Touchdown, Colorado State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop him.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Wisconsin has just had no answers today, and I'm not sure you could put J.J. Watt back out there inside Camp Randall and expect a different outcome. They're trailing by 28 to USC. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Firing to the right, complete. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Timeout, Oregon State.
It's reverse. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They boot it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Morton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. The Rams can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Takes the handoff. It's fast. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from there in Corvallis. And how can we begin our analysis of that 1st half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Reser Stadium.
And the Rams will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second. Oh, he's got some space. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. From the shotgun, the inside give. At midfield, he's got room. He's forced out of bounds at the 31, but that is why you keep it on the ground.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
That last completion sets him up on second down. Off play action. Under heat, he gets rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Beavers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Oregon State! And here they come, almost all the way back.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. He leaves it with his back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. The Rams racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Morton. Touchdown, Colorado State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Turning it on! They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. He's got 93 yards on the ground, and that magical 1,000-yard mark is oh so close. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. And wings it incomplete. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Lofts one high and deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. He'll do it himself. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Trying play action. He's got it. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. And the Beavers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Touchdown, Beavers! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
I think most coaches on fourth and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big fourth down conversion.
And the extra point draws them closer. It's 31-24. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. East Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium. One of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to Army. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. And the Rams send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. It's a draw. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Now they'll run the draw. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Beavers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back has it. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Going to try to pop one on the screen. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Rams want to move quickly.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the catch. It's Boone. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, the offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Rams have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. That carry puts him over 2,500 yards for his career.
And it's been really fun to watch this guy's development in college football. He's gotten bigger, stronger, and faster, and every game he just seems to get a little bit better. That's a pretty nice milestone to hit.
The nice milestone.
Breaks into the open. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Boone. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. The Rams will hustle to the line. The inside handoff. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Rams kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Fights off a defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Wide receiver comes in motion. Going to sling it on second down. Looking to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. We're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield. All right, there's still life in the opponent because this team just had a chance to pad their lead with that field goal try. They knock it off the post. We've still got a good ball game.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
And the Beavers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That pass is incomplete. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Looking to throw for it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Beavers will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll take it on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. It's a draw. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Rams decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. And the returner will be brought down. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the first down marker. The Beavers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. A little screen to the running back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Beavers will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Catches it at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark it down at the 38-yard line. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Boone. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Looking to throw. Zings it complete to the right. There he goes. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. They're going to run it, and he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Back to pass on second down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. They're going to throw it on third and goal. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth-quarter play for this defense.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. Finds the tight end. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Working the middle, it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. It's complete to the right. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Gets it to him on the screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to keep it in the air. Bringing the heat. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment, or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Powell.